Thank you for joining me and welcome to The Gratitude Doctor. I'm Dr. Johnny Bergstrom. In this episode, I'm going to share some of my secrets with you on how to be healthy and have it all with gratitude. But before we jump into that, I want to thank you for watching. Each episode here is 15 minutes, and while it's not long, I've seen what's already out there, and I can honestly say that what you hear from me is not available anywhere else. So thank you for spending 15 healing minutes with me for this and every episode of The Gratitude Doctor. After all, my podcast and YouTube reach is spanning 6 continents, so I trust that my message is being well received. Now, today, I want to talk to you about being healthy. I was inspired to create this episode before the outbreak of coronavirus, the last time that I was laid up for a couple days, unexpectedly, dealing with a disruption to the zen that is usually my system. I'm not a force that can be taken down easily, so when I tell you that I was in bed for the better part of 36 hours, you can be certain that I didn't lay quietly. My bed became my office. I was surrounded by my digital tools, and in between mini naps, I began piecing together this episode as it occurred to me, even though I had heard it said before that, if you don't have your health, you have nothing. And this started to resonate with me. This wasn't an illness that I was experiencing. I didn't have symptoms, except for just a couple that were enough to make me say, okay, I don't feel right. Let me check myself before I run myself down completely and have to make that much more of an effort to get back to the top of my game. So over the past few years and throughout my experiences of listening to the whys, I caught myself early and I forced myself to rest. After confirming with my doctor that I did not have strep throat or the flu or the concern of potentially being contagious, I was sent home to rest and recover. I immediately started doctoring myself, treating myself from a metaphysical standpoint. I got into bed. I played some of my favorite Reiki music, specifically by Deuter, the Reiki Hands of Love album. That's a really good one, and which I begin every day with the morning silhouette tracks. And I put on my favorites and I did a short meditation to check in with how I was feeling and how I was healing. Guess what? I wasn't in the healing frame of mind at all. I was feeling pity. I was feeling weak. I was feeling defeated. I was feeling confused. I was feeling negatively. I was feeling so many feelings that were not going to create what I wanted from my current situation. My current situation was that I didn't feel well, and I was focused on not feeling well. That needed to change, and change it did. As I lay absent from life and missing in action, I began receiving text messages asking where I was and if I was okay. As I began to reply with, yeah, I'm not feeling so hot, I'm under the weather, etc., it hit me that I was affirming that I was not well. I was channeling more of this state of being not well. So I selected all, deleted it, and wrote back, oh hi, I'm great today. How are you? My plan of action was to completely ignore any feelings of illness and focus solely on how I wanted to feel, how I wanted to respond to my messages, and how I wanted to live immediately. I didn't want to feel sick. I didn't want to ache. I didn't want to take any more medicine. I wanted to be well, to be out of that bed, to be away from the television and catching up on TV shows like Below Deck. Mind you, I was down for one afternoon, and that's all because of my mindset. I could have kept up the woe is me nonsense. I need everyone to take care of me, kind of blah, 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 but I didn't. I didn't tell my own mother, who I spoke with every day, that I was feeling unwell. I shared that I had not felt well, in the past tense, after I was in the clear. For the entire afternoon that I wasn't feeling well, I was in and out of reality, thinking and reflecting, realizing how much I wasn't doing, and more importantly, how differently I was thinking before I redirected my thoughts. I was flabbergasted at the fact that I wasn't in tip-top shape and that I had to lay in that bed like a victim. Nope. I changed the conversation. I had fun with it. I imagined I was on vacation instead of being sick. Vacation. Being spoiled. Room service was always about to arrive. I was in bed at 3 in the afternoon and there was nothing anyone could say about it. I imagined I was some royal thing at some island retreat destined for lounging and relaxation. I imagined the beach at my feet and the water coming up to tap my feet every so often to say hello and welcome. I felt the breeze come across my face every now and then, and hey, it helps to have an oscillating tower fan in your bedroom. But I got lost in my thoughts rather than allowing myself to be tormented by, oh my gosh, what's next? By the evening, I felt better. I'd gotten out of bed. I made the bed so it would be fresh when we were ready to go to bed later in the evening. I refreshed the room with the beautiful chakra balancing spray that we have. And while giving thanks to this space for housing me that afternoon and for providing me with comfort, healing, laughter, and entertainment, the message of the day, of the illness, of the temporary takedown, was that the message was clear to me. Feel ill and have nothing. Be healthy and have everything. No amount of money makes a physical ailment go away. No amount of excess or riches makes one stop vomiting. No amount of access or status makes one stop aching. No amount of fame or notoriety makes one break a fever. When you have your health, you have everything. When your health is questioned, you have concerns. You wonder about your lifestyle. You wonder about your habits. You wonder how long you're going to have to deal with this illness before you can rejoin the world when you will feel better. You wonder what you did to deserve such a gloomy experience. It's what you didn't do or stopped doing. You stopped giving thanks for your health, so you were made unwell to appreciate being well. And that's exactly what happened to me. I tried to remember the last time I gave thanks for my health, and I couldn't pinpoint when that was. I usually go through several affirmations in the shower each morning, from running water to physical cleanliness to overall health and well-being, but somehow I got distracted, and I allowed myself to overlook that key factor of my life. Health is everything. Without health, we have nothing. When you're laid up in a bed, no matter how comfortable the bed or how gorgeous the view, all you want to do is get out of the bed and away from that essence of quarantine. So as I wrote this episode as a victor in my living room listening to classical music while I sipped a glass of wine, I was reminded of the days that were, where I was reminded in dramatic fashion to give thanks, to heal from within, to appreciate and respect my health, even when and especially when I am feeling incredible. I often think about how expensive it is to be healthy, or at least how life is here in the States, and it's amazing to me for a couple reasons. It's amazing how expensive it is to live a healthy lifestyle, soup to nuts. And it's equally amazing how many people balk at a gym membership price and healthy living, as if you have a choice. Oh, wait, there is a choice. Sickness and death. I'm blessed and privileged to have health insurance. My insurance allows me to be part of a program that allows me to visit any of the 900 plus gyms and health clubs in its network for like $25 a month. I belong to 2 different gyms as of right now. I'm also a founding member of a premium indoor cycling studio, and my membership there was top tier at the unlimited level before I joined the team of instructors. Why? Why would I spend upwards of $175 a month on fitness? Because where there's fitness, there's health. And where there's health, there's everything. That breaks down to about $5.65 a day. So for 25 cents more than my latte at Starbucks, all decked out with my coconut milk and fanciness, I can ensure that I am not only in peak fitness, but also leading a healthy lifestyle. You can't roll up into a spin class looking like you just rolled through a Pizza Hut lunch buffet. Yikes. But it's all a choice. How do you want to live? Do you want to create an ultimate life at the ultimate level? Or do you want to live your life as a victim, believing everything happens to you and not because of you? I refuse to allow anyone to happen to me as I control everything that happens in my life. I manifested my life to be, as I call it, turnkey me. What do you want? to enhance? What do you want to change? You can have it all as long as you're healthy. Be healthy and have it all with gratitude. Trust me when I tell you that being sick sucks, but the healthier you are, the quicker you recover. I am a fit individual. I cycle 5 to 7 times a week, average around 100 miles, and I do it with other people who love it as much as I do. When you decide to join a boutique indoor cycling studio, you're making a statement. You're saying, I love and value this as much as, or more than, my standard gym membership, and I expect to get the most out of myself for going to these classes. You meet and make friends with like-minded people, and you find yourself immersed in a new world of healthy expectations of mind, body, and spirit from others who share a perspective very similar to your own. Most people who have one thing in common have multiple things in common. So give your health your full attention, and you will always have it all. If you have time to put on makeup, prepare your lunch for the day, or visit the loo, you have time to give thanks. Give thanks for your health, as it allows you to do everything that you want to do, or keeps you from until you show some respect. You are nothing without your health, and you will never love your life, your level of affluence, or your means of access when you feel anything less than amazing. Thank you for pressing that like button, subscribing to my channel, and sharing my videos with your friends. I'm Johnny Bergstrom. Thank you for joining me today and always. Have a grateful day.